Good afternoon, this is Media Center Ukraine Odesa, and we'll continue our work. Today you can watch us both online on our Facebook page or in our YouTube channel, and you can also ask your questions online just use the messenger that you can now see on your screens. Our current topic is treatment and rehabilitation of animals suffering from war. Our speaker is Olena Frolova, volunteer of the NGO Animal SOS Odesa, but she's not alone. She's today with a dog called Atom. Good afternoon. Yes, I'm today with Atom. He's our sweetie. He's 18 months. He was taken from the street. He was found in the Odesa region, and he had trauma. He also has some problems with the joints of the back paws. That's why now he undergoes active treatment. In autumn, we had operation on his head, and in January we are planning to have operation for his back paws, and we call him a lamb because he's big and he could seem intimidating, but he's as sweet as a kitten. How did he got his injuries? I cannot tell for sure. As for his head, we found him with that head trauma. We don't know how it happened. As for his back paw, unfortunately, this is the problem of such big dogs. Maybe this is because of his breed. I know that around 100,000 hryvnias are needed for treatment. Yes, the surgery will be around 100,000 hryvnias. So the operation will be done in the ex-vet clinics, and I do understand that some people could be shocked by this amount, but we know this clinic and we trust the doctors, surgeons there because they have saved several animals already. How much money has you already raised? 45,000. So you still need 55,000. And what is the emergency of this operation? It is appointed on the 11th of January. So till the 11th of January, you're planning to raise money. And what if you fail? The clinic, of course, will just provide them some more time to pay the debt. But in any case, we need to pay it. So Atom just now is asking to raise money as quickly as possible, and we hope that by the new year we'll be able to raise the amount needed. We have the question from the floor from the TV channel Katerina Dolmatova. Could you provide more information about the operation? Is the substitution of joints? Yes. He will have metallic implants. Maybe I'm not a professional. I use some primitive language. I cannot use medical terms, but just simply saying yes. How does this illness affect his behavior? It does not affect his behavior. It affects his physical condition. When he stands, when he walks, when he runs, you can see the X form of his rear paws. And if he's not operated, he will not be able to walk anymore. And what is his destiny? Are you looking for new owners for him, or at this stage we want just to deal with his health issues, and after that we will be looking for a new family. But he's an attractive dog, he's a handsome dog, and but when people learn about all his health conditions, unfortunately they just are not ready to adopt him. And I understand people, because nowadays not everyone can afford them just to look after this dog. Atom. Atom. He's having rest. And after the surgery, when he recovers, so we'll be looking for a family. What kind of a family will you be looking for? Could it be as a friend, as a guard? No, he is more like a friend, a companion. This is not a dog that can protect some property despite his size. He's just a friend. What other animals do you have under your care, and how it can be related to the war? We keep Atom in the dog adoption center. This is 411 battery area. We have 45 dogs there, including Atom. 14 dogs are from Kherson. When there was explosion at Kakhovka HPP dam in June, our team from the animal SOS Odesa went there to save cats and dogs. We have found for most of them new families, but there are still some dogs. And we also have cats, of course. We always invite everyone to our dog adoption center, just to learn more about us and our dogs. Everyone is welcome. And as for the help, can you just share some contact or bank details for people to be able to donate? We have a page for, and we also have bank details, and we're ready to provide the information. Among those dogs who are, for example, from Kherson, are they popular among Odessa residents? And when we are just able to find at least a family for one dog, this is a victory for me, especially taking into consideration war conditions. Of course, there is still room for the improvement, but we are still happy with what we have. And as for cats, do you have a lot of cats from those regions? Coming back to the tragedy in the Kherson Oblast, we took around 200 animals from there. And most of them were dogs and then cats. I cannot say who is more popular. It's like 50-50. Have you had cases when people returned animals? Yes, sure. We're always ready to such situations. For us, it is not a surprise. Moreover, every time when someone adopts an animal, we warn people that we are always ready to take animals back. How do people explain that they return animals? Some of them just cannot cope. Rather, quite often people don't understand that these are live creatures, that they need time to get adjusted to new families, to new people. They still need time for that. Some people just don't have enough patience. And again, because of the war, a lot of people leave, and not all people can take their animals with them. It depends on individual situations. For almost 2 years of the full-scale war, have you seen any increase in the financial support of your organization from people? Yes, but still there are people who care, who support us, And we are thankful for any help, even if it's 1 hryvnia, because even 1 hryvnia is also aid. Despite this terrible time, people are ready to support us, and I would like to thank them for this. Do you receive any support from abroad, from those people who have left Odessa and Odessa region? Yes, people really support us. Sometimes these are also foreign citizens. Thank you very much for joining us today. But we have one more question from the floor. A question about Atom. How did you find him? Was he small? Was he already an adult dog? And what about his name, Atom? If you selected this name, what was the reason? We have Olena with us. Just introduce yourself first. Good afternoon. I am the guardian of Atom, and I selected the name because I thought it's funny that a big dog is called after a small physical particle, atom. And I thought that perhaps this name, Atom, will improve his destinies, that people will share something with him, saving him. We found him in the village of Krasnoselka in the Odesa region. That was after several missile strikes then, and perhaps he was wounded as a result of missile attack, and he had the surgery, and because of the bone was damaged in his scalp. And sometimes, because of this, he has health conditions. And now he has these problems with joints. But we hope that everything will be fine, that we'll be able to raise money needed for surgery, and he will have the full life in a loving family. He's always ready to bring happiness. He is not aggressive. He loves everyone. And he always ready to hug, to kiss everyone, starting from small animals and humans. He is always positive. So those people who lived in that village, he started posting about him, about Atom. He was always close to the railway station, and perhaps there was some owner. But several times we visited that place because his head looked really bad, and we could not find him because sometimes he disappeared, and then he appeared again near the railway station. And there are several railway stations, and that's from the third attempt we were able to find him and take him from there. My name is Elena Leonova, volunteer, and thank you very much. I think that after the briefing we will be able to clarify all the details. Thank you for coming here together with Atom, and we would like to wish you to raise the rest of the sum, 55,000 hryvnias, as soon as possible, and for Atom to be operated. Thank you very much. That was the last briefing at the Media Center Ukraine Odessa this year. I would like to thank speakers and journalists who just trusted us this year. Then we will have some holiday. We hope that we will see you soon in the new year 2024. And we believe that this year will be victorious for us, and our country will be not only independent, but also free from our enemy.